in this case is that the platforms intentionally engineered their products to be addictive, particularly for young children. This particular plaintiff is arguing that she started using certain platforms as young as 6 and really got hooked around the age of 9. You can imagine that the defense to this case is going to be pretty vigorous. Uh, YouTube has a defense different from Meta, but Meta is basically going to argue that it's not social media that caused this young lady all of her problems, that they're being scapegoated, and that this young lady had, unfortunately, a history of abuse and bullying and neglect, which is, at least to some degree, reflected in her medical records and through deposition testimony that was elicited throughout the pretrial discovery proceedings in her case. I also read that Facebook's lawyers, or Meta's lawyer, argued in his opening statement that they're going to try and discredit the social media addiction as an actual scientific concept. So they're digging in pretty aggressively, as you would expect, because the stakes are high. I don't know if these parties are planning for appeals or any post-verdict practice that might come about depending on how this all shakes out. But I have to believe that the sides are both well-funded and they're probably prepared to go the distance regardless of who wins and loses, at least at the trial level. There are a couple thousand other cases pending throughout the country in both federal and state courts. They don't all mirror what's being pled and argued in this personal injury case, in this defective design case in California. For example, the city of New York filed a lawsuit in federal court, essentially looking to be compensated by many of the platforms for the money its health system has had to pay out for the deleterious effects, the detrimental effects of social media